I'm talking about this one coming. Mm. Let me quench my thirst real quick. Oh my goodness. I'm seeing just one lonely heart. One lonely heart, but not lonely alone. So this heart. This heart is a regal heart. You hear me? A regal heart. This heart is sought after. A heart like this, I should say, is sought after. It's in a class of its own. It's caged up right now. But then I'm seeing also that this heart is ancient. So this can be like an old soul. You know, I'm seeing somebody being divinely appointed, you being divinely appointed, and somebody being divinely appointed to you because y'all both are so divine, so royal. Y'all both possess so much spiritual wisdom, and I'm hearing the movie Us. The movie Us. What's going on? Kind of like nowadays, is kind of like synonymous. Hmm. Is it synonymous to you? That movie? Can you associate it with, you know, letting go of the ego or, having to fight your dark side? Your spiritual team has taken note about your energy, about the energy you in now. Trying to survive, survival of the fittest, like trying to stay at your highest vibrational pattern is what I heard. It's a lot that it can explain your energy, but can't nobody explain your energy like you. I'm hearing you stuck around people who have no regard for your spirituality. You under dig me? And it's like they always digging themselves a grave. So y'all not on the same wavelength. And you trying to manifest some shit in your life. And I'm saying this time next week, your terms of endearment, the way you think, you hear me, your consciousness, your higher level of support is on its way, god darn it. And the G's want you to be appreciative. One. One heart. One heart. But it's like, whatever background you have, this heart, whatever color it is, it's gonna be hypnotic. It's gonna be hypnotic. What color is hypnotic? It's gonna be hypnotic. So it's some comparisons as well, some factors to think about, just like how, like if you're trying to buy a mattress, do you want it soft or you want it, hard? You like chocolate ice cream, you like vanilla ice cream. Either way it go, it's gonna be luxurious. But I'm hearing too that seeing rather that there is, yeah, I'm seeing this is some negative shit that can go on if somebody feels as though it was all a dream, because it's gonna seem like somebody is yanking your chain. Somebody about to put you on a pedestal and treat you like royalty. It's gonna seem like it's magic, like some magic, but you already intuitively aware of this is what I'm hearing, and it has a lot to do with your power. It has a lot to do with you then scanned, already into your mind about your life's potential on a subconscious level. It's all about to be combined, is what I'm seeing. It's all about to be combined, and it's associated with some extravagant dream that you've had for yourself. Keep dreaming, baby, because the mind, body, and soul is aligning properly for this revelation. So, when it comes to relationships, you could have had some difficulties in the past because it was a different spiritual context to that timeline. You hear me? You was connected to different people. So now I'm feeling like you done did a lot of self introspection, and where you felt as though you were not grounded, you done clamped down on some shit, and you starting to feel like, you were a little bit too extroverted in some areas of your life, so you calling back your energy, your personality didn't change. You had some power issues, is what I'm hearing. Like you wasn't powerful out here in this matrix. You feel me? It could be because you could be a little bit eccentric. You not like everybody that you hung around, is what I'm hearing. And make me think like disconnecting from these people and these places and these things then has added a lot to your life, and you didn't. It's like somebody could have thought you was overly emotional or had some mental health issues because you was in hermit mode, and all along you was fixing on you. Spirit was fixing on you. Your creator was fixing on you, helping you to open up your chakras, and one in particular, your crown chakra, networking with your higher self like a motherfucker. And then since you done climbed up this dang on this frequency ladder, you understand what I'm hearing. It's like the knowledge and the inner wisdom that you have is bringing in these opportunities and and helping you to create these dreams, personal networks, um, being able to know when you supposed to clean up your energy. You know what I'm saying? Taking heed how you feel, and it's not the same. It's not the same, and it's like the universe not letting up on your dreams. The divine energy I'm feeling that's in you comes from a stone. Could be like a stone mountain or a crystal or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? But it's also connected to your intuition. It's connected to your heart. It's connected to your crown. Hmm. So, who was being pranked on, huh? It'd be the celestial lineups and the celestial beings, those are the lineups, the planets, the planetaries, the planets that's in motion. Those celestial lineups, can play tricks on us, kind of like, when Mercury retrograde come around, communication be off, electronics be off and shit like that, but when it comes to the lineup now, let me tell you, mm, 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 right in the center, right in the center, and that's like the center of us, our heart, damn near, or your core. You know, it's what's being worked on right now. It could also be, you know, I'm seeing what it is that you need to best outline today. What it is that you need to best outline today. It's a scale, is what I'm hearing. This scale, it's like somebody been trying to measure you up. You can be petite, you could be short in stature, um, and they could look at you like you a dwarf planet or something. You know what I'm saying? But it's a degree to present day how they can point and pride, is what I'm hearing, because they out of their jurisdiction. They really not in the same hemisphere, because I'm hearing something about your ascension when it comes to the celestial lineup. You have been orientated. It's like, leaving your south and coming into your north, or controlling your south from a north point of view. You hear me? Nodes. And yearly, it's like it's this revolution I'm seeing that stirs up in you, and it has something to do with the constellations and The beginning of this year is how, it's like how you could be looking at somebody with your head tilted sideways, or somebody looking at you with their head tilted sideways because there's something new about you, and it's not bad. It ain't negative. The clock is ticking. Is what the G's is saying, and you have gone the longest distance while people trying to talk about your shortcomings. Is what I'm hearing. What's about to occur in the planetary lineups is gonna be a sign. We all hip to this eclipse next Monday, right? It kind of make you wonder about what's being blacked out. What's being blacked out, and who is rising up on this planet. It's all in orbit, and everything is getting realer and realer by the day. It's all in orbit, and everything is getting realer and realer by the day. I'm hearing something when it comes to, our elders. It's going to be a change when it comes to their direction. Their direction, they could be looked at as the North Pole right now, and we the South Pole, but it's about to be a change in position. That's just an example. Whereas, you was clashing with different zodiac signs, how astrology began for you, or really how detailed of an explanation for your future. The planetary lineups start now. What's visible now in the sky? Jupiter. Jupiter soon. But look, our sky and these moon phases, we only have 6 days to the eclipse. Okay? The moon phase today, it is. I don't know. So we just got out of a full moon, and then it starts to wane. So I don't know. What are we in? We're in a quarter. Which one? Which one? It's going to be real dark on our horizons, right? But it's going to be so much that shine. It's going to be so much that shine within us. So when it comes to the blackening out of it all, you hear me? The blackening out of it all. It's during the day. It's a symbol, right? National. You know what I was thinking of? Nationality. Excuse me, y'all. Nationalities. Okay. When I was talking about the ice cream and stuff, and where we feel as though we originate from. Sigils. You understand what I'm hearing? Sigils. They are associated. This is what I've been, studying, y'all. They are associated with occults, and a lot of times, they are changed throughout the time, and then they are defamed, and we analyze them different. We recognize them different. Um, right now, when it comes to nationalities, ethnicities, and races, everything in an uproar everywhere, 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 and everybody trying to convey, whatever spiritual practice that they have, because there's a lot of money in it, is what I'm hearing, and it's a lot of symbolism, and it's very symbolic throughout generations, right? It's been painted on our our cells. On ourselves. We done been caged up and locked up with lies, y'all. And what's been hiding this face is about to be standing right in front of us. You hear me? It's a lot that's been disguised that's underneath us, just like underneath the earth, the depths of the oceans. You know, we ain't really fucking chartered off into them waters for real. We done went down some rabbit holes and we done deep dive, but we ain't chartered off into those depths for real. But esoteric knowledge, it's a significance when it comes to what we have regressed. And we've regressed a lot, as a people when it comes to our spirituality. Hmm. I don't know where they got me going, but Earth a classroom. It's we researching and we researching and we studying and collecting knowledge and trying to be successful, really with our spirituality. And we students. This is what Earth is about. It's an institution, but we don't supposed to be institutionalized by religion. Oh yes, and motherfuckers been trying to brainwash us, and once we wake the fuck up, we supposed to be mental health. You hear me? We supposed to be mental health and shit because we have transcended the experiences of generations and generations to come. Cultural. They trying to make sure that everything is cultural based, and they trying to divide shit. That's why language was divided, and it's of course a study in history with that. Coming from biblical days, Babylon and shit. But it's about these manifestations that in them dreams is what the Jesus saying. They had me say all that to let you know that whatever you individually practice, you've been developing some spiritual beliefs that has had you to raise the vibrations within you, and you've seen some manifestations come to fruition, is what I'm hearing. Those that have been a blessing to come your way, and those that have been, organized to set you up off of your divine path. It's a community of people against you, and it's a community of people who cheering you on. You figuring out the meaning of life and how the spiritual world is connected. It's planetary too. You hear me? It's planetary. So you gotta be non-institutionalized and be an individual. You hear me? That's for the followers who following it and ain't studied a motherfucking thing and trying to pinpoint and indicate your spiritual path and your troubles, your weathers, your storms, your towers, and how you get over them humps. Uh, Wednesday. Wednesday. So I'm still. So who is Greg? Hmm? Who is Greg? Do I remember that short? Who is Greg? Somebody is online. Um, Somebody is online. But we talking about, I don't know. Look, in different parts of the world, the calendar is different, right? Hmm? Yeah. In different parts of the world, the calendar is different. Hey, kind of like how Russia, then let some bones fall up out their mouth about how they worship Black Jesus and Black Mary. So does the Pope now. You hear me? So does the Pope now. So they trying to make it so it's gonna be one religion because it's too much coming out about what really is true. So when it comes to this planetary lineup, y'all hip to Nibiru? Mm. So a lot of people, be confusing this planet and about its existence, right? It's some language when it comes to Babylon beware. It's some language that's been spoken when it comes to Babylon beware, and that's pertaining to Nibiru. You hear me? It's a crossing point, a point of transition, right? Is what I have studied. So the philosophy, and how different religions translate it all differently. It's a point of transition. This eclipse is very powerful. What has been blocked and had us chained and bonded around this motherfucker, we about to be unlocked. It's like a entrance way, y'all. Y'all hear me? It's like an entrance way, and it's something that we need to think about, and we've been assuming about what's what we trying to identify, what the text say, and how the chain reaction gonna be. The chain reaction, you hear me? Chain reaction gonna be off the hook, and this in the way everything moves, how you move, hmm? how you move, how you move as whether you shadow boxing and you in some fucked off ass energy or you some high vibrational energy. It's it's always some chaos at the gates, right? You could have been looked at as a monster in your heyday, or here recently somebody been trying to paint you as a monster. A monster. What's a monster, huh? What's a monster? What is a monster? That's a different language, isn't it? Y'all let me know. Cause I'm it's what they've had me looking at. And I think I'm gonna share this with y'all. I don't know, because there's been a lot of irregularities in everybody's lives. Not just those who seeking for answers from those of us who hear from different dimensions. And you hear what I'm saying? We going through it too, because it's an uphill battle for us. God damn it, it is. So your body, before I even came down the steps to start saying what it is they wanted me to say and read what I needed to read to y'all, I was thinking about the Bionic Man. What is that goddamn theme song? I'm gonna have to listen to it because it's telling us about something. It's telling us about something. It's telling us about a company. It's it's telling us about a company, man. Somebody who in authority, somebody who in a higher position, or who's going to be accompanying you. It could be in a vehicle, it could be in a car, it could be in a plane. It's what the Rock got cooking. The Rock. That Rock. What that Rock got cooking, huh? What that Rock got cooking? Is it parade? Is it sauce? Is it saucy? Hmm. So when it comes to that Rock, it's like, what is that? The Rock is my fortress. And fortress is like a shield, right? Don't that verse also say something about a stronghold? I've been saying for a while, and y'all might want to disconnect from me, and that'll be okay because my beliefs are right for me. But you know how religion is. I understand Jesus is my brother, but everybody want to pray to Jesus, and they stop praying to God. So when it comes to one of those verses, it's something that's been scripted. We know this though, right? Some of us do. Some of us knows that, it's only some texts that are helpful in that good book. His work was done in that book and it was made to be perfect, but some, you know how folk did switch that motherfucker up for slave times. Y'all excuse me, okay? But Most High God is your strength, okay? Most High God is your strength. And when it comes to Most High God, God Most High, it's what's coming to rule over this earth. What's coming to rule over the fucked off parts in your world too. It's like you gonna be able to rule over that shit. Ain't nobody gonna be able to rule over it no more. When it comes to how people consider you, whether you're divine or whether you're a karmic, you connected to the highest deity. You're to the highest deity. So when it comes to what's been conceived, you've been conceived. Hmm? You've been conceived. It's first impressions. First impressions. Whether enough or whether or not you had the power. Okay, whether or not you had the power, whether or not you had transcended, whether or not you removed yourself from the matrix. You being identified differently too. Where did they get a load of me? Where did they get a load of me? 3D meets 5D. This spiritual connection that was made in 5D is about to have the ability to thrive in 3D. Y'all both intuitive as I don't know what. Y'all souls, y'all souls, you know what I'm saying? Y'all y'all connected sexually as heck in the 5D. I don't know what y'all doing down here, but when y'all do have sex, it's gonna be love making. Okay, when y'all do, because y'all having this with the Jesus saying it's gonna be love making, and it's gonna be deeper and deeper. It's gonna be spiritual sex. It's gonna be so fulfilling. You hear what I'm hearing? It's gonna be so fulfilling. It's gonna be so healing. And I don't care if they just huge ladies and you don't think you gonna take it, you about to take it. I don't care, dude, if it's something that you feel as though that you can't get past, you about to get past it. It's royalty activated, is what I'm saying. Royalty activated that's been kept secret from you. Beneficial that it's been secret though. Because when it comes to your sexual spirituality, baby. Mm, mm, mm. When it comes to your sexual spirituality, it's a energy and it's an essence about you that you are aware of. You hear me? It's like you bring source energy to that session. Yeah, it's about connecting on a healthy spiritual high vibrational level that's is mind blowing and it's going to enhance life, it's going to enhance experience, not just this sexual connection. So look, it's a lot of depths to how you connecting these dots is with the Jesus saying, because it's something bigger coming and you involved, the people who gonna experience it with you though.